So, Cassie, are you ready to train the new guy?
Yeah, he had a really good interview. But do you think he'll know anything about break-even point?
Well, break-even point with multiple products is a bit complicated, but it just would seem like a smart kid. I think he'll get it.
Yeah. Hey, look, there he is now.
Oh, hi, I'm Justin.
Hi, Cassie.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Justin.
Andrea.
Nice to
too.
meet you.
So we're going to be your trainers today if you want to take a seat right there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you.
So, Justin, do you know anything about the break-even point with multiple products?
Yeah, you just break this in half.
Nope. Nope. Put it down. Not that kind of break-even.
The break-even point we're talking about is the point where our profit is equal to 0. So total sales is equal to total expenses, right?
And it's important for our company to know because we need to know how much of product 1 and how much of product 2 we will need to sell in order to start making some profit.
Oh, so anything after the break-even point is profit for the company.
Exactly.
Yeah. Best teachers ever. Okay, so we made a PowerPoint for you just to explain to you a little bit about the concept.
Are you ready to learn?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited to learn.
All right, let's start.
Great. First things first, you'll see that light 1's cost is $70 and for light 2 is $90. Our variable cost for light 1 is $50 and for light 2 is $60. Our sales mix is 80% for light 1 and 20% for light 2.
Well, what's a sales mix?
Sales mix is very important because it tells us how much of our sales will be for light 1 and how much will be for light 2. In our example today, light 1 accounts for most of our sales at 80%, 20 of our sales for light 2. Our first step would be to find contribution margin of each product. To find contribution margin, we would have to subtract sales from variable cost. For light 1, sales of $70 minus the variable cost of $50, which would give us a contribution margin of $20 for light 1. For light 2, sales of $90 minus the variable cost of $60, which would give us a contribution margin of $30 for light 2.
Oh, that was easy. Now what do we do?
Now that we have our contribution margins of each product, we can find the weighted average. To calculate weighted average, we would have to multiply the contribution margin by the proportional share of the product. So for light 1, we will have to multiply the contribution margin of 20 by the proportional share of 80%, or 0.8. We'll do the same for light 2, so 30 multiple proportional share of 20%, or 0.2. The weighted average is the sum of the two answers. So here we have the weighted average of 16 plus 6, which is 22.
Oh, so our break-even point is 22.
Not quite. We will be able to find the break-even point in total units using the equation of fixed cost divided by weighted average. We can see down on our chart that it is 20,020, and divide that by the weighted average we've just calculated. Our break-even point in units is 910.
What does this mean?
This means that on our break-even point, 910 is the number of units light 1 and light 2 will need to sell in order to pay the expenses it's taken to produce. After 910 units are sold, we will start making a profit. But there is one more question to answer. Of how many of light 1s will we sell and how many of light 2s will we sell? By multiplying 910 units by 0.8, we learn that 728 is 80% of 910, and the amount of light 1s we will sell. Same for light 2. 910 multiplied by 0.2, or 20%, is 182. So we will sell 182 units of light 2 to hit our break-even point. Quick reminder, the sum of the two proportions are 110, which was our break-even point in total units. So let's check the numbers. We'll take the total of our sales, 728 units at $70 each is $50,960. 182 units at $90 is $16,340. Then we subtract the costs incurred, so variable cost of 728 units at 50 is $67,340. And the variable cost of 182 units at $60 is $10,908. Our contribution margin is $20,020. Then we'll subtract our fixed cost of $20,020. 0. So our sales minus the cost it took to produce and sell them is $0. So Justin, this may seem a little complicated, but you just need to follow these steps. Find the weighted average, divide fixed costs by the weighted average to the total units until break even. Then you can use the sales mix to determine how much of which products to sell. Finally, check your work and make sure the sales at the break-even point minus the cost it took to produce and sell the items are equal to 0.
So now that we're done with our presentation on break-even with multiple products, do you understand the concept?
Do you? Justin? Hello?
I quit.
What? Was it